Hey guys, it's Maishika. Psalms 40 verses 1 through 3 says, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined to me and heard my cry. He also brought me up out of a horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my steps. He has put a new song in my mouth, praise to our God. Many will see it and fear and will trust in the Lord. As I was reading these verses this morning, I couldn't help but get a little bit emotional just thinking about a little bit of my story. And so I just wanted to ask, what has God brought you through? Because as I was reading this, I couldn't help getting emotional just thinking about my youngest son. When I was pregnant with him, they found out that he was going to be born with a brain problem, and we didn't know what that was going to look like. There were so many things that he honestly should not be able to do. And when I look at him, I just see a miracle. I remember going through that pregnancy so scared, not knowing what the results were going to be. But I remember that I made the decision that even if he was born with some sort of disability, that I was going to be there for him, because I knew I had God on my side, and I knew that if God was for me and with me, that I could do anything. But watching him today and just seeing him run around, seeing him talk, seeing the different things that he is able to do, I just can't help but be in awe. And I just can't help but be so grateful, because when I think about it, this is a miracle that I know I don't deserve. I haven't done anything to deserve this miracle. And I just am so grateful that God brought me through. Yes, we've had 3 surgeries, we've had hospital stays, we've had sleepless nights. There's been moments where I've cried because I couldn't help him when he was in pain. But I just am so grateful that God heard my cries, that he listened to my prayers, that he has given me this miracle baby to love. And I just see God's love in him, and I just see God's love for me just in the answer to this miracle. My encouragement to you is just think back over your life, the tough times. Think about your toughest day, your hardest day. I don't know what God has carried you through or brought you through, but we just have to keep remembering. That's what holds me to my faith, is just knowing that I believe in this God, and he just continues to show himself to be real to me. I see him in every day, I see him in everything. And so I just encourage you today just to look for him, and honestly just think back over your life, and I guarantee you will find some sort of memory or some sort of event in your life where you will see that God was there for you, and where you shouldn't have made it through, but God brought you through that situation in that season.